Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my side softer?
Can I make my side firmer? Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. And now save 50% on the new Sleep Number limited edition smart bed. Plus free home delivery. Ends President's Day. Exclusively at a Sleep Number store near you. Learn more at sleepnumber.com.
Yeah. How you feeling today?
Feel all right, Ants.
Do you?
Yeah.
You didn't have to stop like 3 times on the way to work last night?
Yeah.
Yeah, well. Let's feel a little Springfield flavor.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
happy Valentine's Day.
And a good Friday.
Yeah, well, you know what? We're going to have a little bit of fun today because
All right.
we're going to do another, like, what do you call it, a mashup? Because it really ain't singing. It's a mashup type thing.
Oh,
Yeah. And you get to pretend to be a chick. I'm the dude, okay?
Okay.
And I'm the one that's deciding, the really, really bad pickup lines that I'm going to say to you.
Right.
And then you're going to hit me back with the worst, like, rejections of all time.
Yeah, and these are pretty bad, I'm going to tell you.
Oh, yeah.
But I think I've heard a few of these.
Well, probably. From my side or from your side?
From the side I'm going to be reading from, the female side.
Okay.
Yeah, they've definitely, I've been hit a couple of times by a couple of them.
I've been out of the game so long. I don't know what's good and what's not good, to be honest with you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, remember the Windex pickup line? Yeah. Like, do you wash your pants in Windex? Because I can see myself in them.
Yeah.
That's how old,
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or how about this one? On a scale of 1 to 10, or excuse me,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to America, how free are you this weekend? You know what I mean? It's, oh man. If beauty was a crime, you'd be serving a life sentence.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we're going to do a little bit of the history today. Yeah, that's Springfield Flav.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, how many people do you think are actually, like, doing the business, like, going on the dates, like, getting up today, going to work, and then being like, ooh, I got a hot date tonight?
I don't think this is, like, as more prevalent today as it used to be when we were younger.
Yeah, maybe not.
It seems like there's a lot of guys want to stay single, man. Everybody I've talked to, makes no sense, man. A lot of them are younger guys, though.
Okay, well, there's something to it. I think a lot of it had to do with staying in all the time.
The COVID thing.
Yeah, well, and then all those generations, those poor souls that went through that, they weren't outside. They weren't meeting people. They weren't conversing. So, they were.
And it's like they got locked up inside their home.
Yeah, they were stretching their thumbs on the video game.
Yeah.
In other countries, including Japan,
Right.
they're actually teaching young men how to court again. Courts, I know that's an old word, but it is what it is. It's courting.
Yeah.
Because they don't know how to do it anymore.
No. I think it's a lost art now.
So, I want to do a couple different things today. Like, I think if you listen to morning shows, they talk about things like the best gifts, which we did days ago.
Yeah.
Okay. The worst gifts, which we did days ago. They'll talk about where and what movie you can take the gal to. And they're always these super sappy, because for some reason, Valentine's Day has become all about the girls.
Right. And it is.
Well, I got 7 movies, Valentine's movies for the guys.
Wow.
What do you think of that?
Was one of them a horror movie?
No.
Okay.
No, there's no marriage movies in this.
Oh, okay.
It's,
right.
No, I can't complain. I got a pretty good life, pretty good wife. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. We know that.
Okay, how about The Princess Bride?
Well, that is a good movie.
Okay, it's
I never
pretty
thought
good.
of it as being a romantic movie.
Oh, what they say is The Princess Bride is the quintessential romantic fairy tale for man.
Yeah.
It's got unbeatable chemistry between Carrie Elwes and Robin Wright, a sprawling adventure, and a mustache-twirling bad guy. you know, I never really put mustache twirling together before this. But if you remember Captain Hook?
Yep.
I mean, he was a mustache twirler.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
You know, so yeah. How about Eternal Sunshine for the Spotless Mind?
Yeah, that one probably.
I've never watched it.
Never watched it, but I've seen previews of it.
It says if your guy is into something a little bit more complex and even a little bit trippy, look no further than Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Jim Carrey and Kate Winslet deliver some of the best performances of their career in this tale of a couple who got to desperate levels to erase the memories of their former lover. The movie explores highs and lows of this couple's memories as they strive to forget the means of technology, which would be a good thing for people today. Sometimes you just got to shut it off.
Right.
And it says sometimes relationships hurt, which they do, but no matter how much these two struggle, true love prevails through science and unconventional mind-altering inventions. It's kind of weird throwing science.
Yeah.
She blinded me with science. Do you remember? You remember that?
Yeah.
But, okay, like, girls have this weird thing, and I don't know how to say this. Like, the girls can say things like this. Well, he was kind of cute in a nerdy way.
Yeah.
But they get away with that.
I've heard that one before.
Okay, have you ever heard a guy say, well, she was kind of cute in a nerdy way?
No, never.
Never once. It won't happen.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you hear it the other way a lot.
Yeah, but not coming from guys. So you know what it is.
Yeah.
Now this is a Valentine's movie. Some say it's a Christmas movie, but I just think it's a man movie.
Die Hard.
Yeah, Die Hard.
That is a man's movie. Woo.
How can Die Hard be both the best Christmas and Valentine's Day movie on the block? Answer me this. Is there anything more romantic than an estranged husband fighting and shooting his way through a building full of terrorists to rescue his wife?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really think about it,
That's true.
that's something, right?
Yep.
Okay. Here's one. Wall-E.
Never thought of that one in a million years being a romantic movie.
Well, me neither, but it's on this list.
Wow.
This is from Renegade Cinema, by the way. And if you think about it, Wall-E's okay. You know what I'm saying?
It is. It's a pretty good one.
It says that there are a number of great Disney romances out there, but none are as honest or compelling as Wall-E's relationship with Eve. For a couple of characters who never say a word to each other, their love speaks volumes. Wall-E's dedication to Eve takes him through space into a strange new ship and even to his very death. Is it really even possible to avoid shedding tears in the scene when Eve tries to hold hands with the hero? What do you think?
It sounds like it could be. I never would have thought it to be a romantic movie. That's just being honest.
Okay, well, how about the Adjustment Bureau?
Well, no.
Now, remember, these are movies for a guy's Valentine's. Like, if you want to, like, switch it up, like, okay, we're not watching The Princess Bride.
Right.
We're watching a man movie.
Man. Yeah.
Well, the Adjustment Bureau. What do you think?
Yeah.
Like, it says in here that the man has to choose between the love of his life
Yep.
and his true calling in life. Matt Damon, Emily Blunt, they get philosophical together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah. I would go with that one.
I mean, they keep fighting tooth and nail in this movie to send him down a different path. Now, here's the thing. If you could do your true calling in life or have the love of your life, but you couldn't have both, which are you picking?
Probably the love of my life somehow.
The love of your life. Do you think that you would have animosity towards her?
I'm sure there would be a little.
See, and that's the catch 2020.
That is.
You know what I
Go
mean?
back to that again.
Yeah. How about Brothers Bloom? What do you think?
Yeah.
You know, nothing better than a couple con man brothers,
Yeah.
you know, through thick and thin of their life. And you have to, you know, convince your brother to do one last job. It's kind of a love story, but on a different way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's a bromance turned romance.
Yeah.
Is that an okay?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
And then this one, I have never seen this one. Stardust.
I haven't either.
It's got that guy in it, the guy we don't mention his name because he's always like, I'd punch him in the face.
That guy.
You know the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in some other movies, yeah. That guy's in it. So, I'm just going to skip that one because I don't like the actor. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's 7 Valentine picks for him. Okay. Now, if you could be taken out, like let's put you in this, you get to pick your perfect Valentine's date, Greg.
Okay.
Start with getting off work. You're just getting out of the shower, and your Valentine's date shows up at the door. Start and tell us. Go through the night.
Well, I'm gonna grab her by the hand and arm and say, "Let's go." And we're gonna head on over.
Wait! You gotta. She's taking you on the date.
Oh, well, then she's grabbing my arm and saying, "Come on, let's go." Yeah. She's saying, "I'm reeling you in."
Yeah. Well, it is what it is. Okay. So where are you going?
I guess we're gonna head on over to Texas Roadhouse.
Texas Roadhouse. What are you getting?
Oh, I'm getting me a New York strip steak dinner, and then we'll ask her what she wants.
So you're completely going over the ribeye.
Oh, I'm skipping the ribeye and going straight to the steak.
Straight to the New York strip because I prefer ribeye over New York strip. Okay, what are you getting to drink?
I'm just gonna get me a Coke.
Okay, now. She's paying for it. So do you go in? Are you the first to go to grab a bun, or is it her?
I guess I'm going to go get it because I'm going to be the gentleman.
Okay, you cinnamon butter or butter?
Oh, cinnamon butter.
Okay, see, another one. I always get the regular butter. Okay, you leave the restaurant, you're full, then what?
All right, then we'll catch a... we'll probably go catch a movie right after that.
Okay, and then after that, now keep in mind, you're at least a half century old.
Right.
So then what?
But this is Valentine's Day, so we've got to make it special.
Right.
So we go watch a good romantic movie together.
Okay.
And then I ask her if she wants to go back to my place.
Go back to your place?
Just watch a little TV or something.
Oh, so you want to watch a movie and then watch TV?
Yeah.
Oh, what you gonna watch? The sitcom Pound Town? I mean, come on. I mean, so when's the magic happen?
I don't know. It'll happen, I guess, in between somewhere there.
Are you like a Valentine's Day kiss guy, like really nice, like French kiss, or are you like, just come back into my place?
Just come back to my place.
Okay, now that's your perfect Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Well, I'm kind of right there, but right. Could you get through the whole like New York strip, baked potato?
Yeah.
Could you actually go to the movies and then like not fall asleep?
Oh, I'd be fine.
Are you sure you'd be fine?
Oh yeah.
Well, maybe. I just can't say. It was funny today. I was looking for how to make your Valentine's date happy jokes.
Yeah.
And I actually got how to make a woman happy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and it was rhetorical because it said how to make a woman happy.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so did you know that Valentine's Day, it's kind of turned into one of those Hallmark holidays, and I know people hate
it. It has. Well,
did you know that Saint Valentine was not just one person?
I thought it was only one.
Okay, well, there's Saint Valentine of Rome.
Okay.
And then there's Saint Valentine of Tournai. Okay, you want to know the funny part about both of them? Claudius, Roman Emperor Claudius, was very, very pissed off at one of the Saint Valentines. You want to know why?
Why?
Because he married some soldiers, and Claudius said, there's no getting married. You can't marry these soldiers. So they killed him. St. Valentine's like, nope, I'm going to marry soldiers. And he's going to marry couples in secret because that's the right thing to do, before the deed. And these are, they didn't want to fall into their carnal being. So because he married soldiers to the loves of their lives, he was martyred. What do you think of that?
It's crazy, man. So that's probably why they came up with the St. Valentine's Day massacre, right?
Well, I think it was kind of, okay.
I'm guessing. That just makes sense.
So, now the other St. Valentine, supposedly had a relationship with a woman and got married, and he wasn't supposed to get married, so they executed him. They drawed and quartered him. However, the man that was doing the martyring, can I put it that way?
Yeah.
Gave him a letter and let him write to his significant other. And he wrote this short thing that, I love you, I will always be with you, blah, blah, blah. Your Valentine. That's the rumor.
The rumor.
Yeah, so be my Valentine.
Yeah.
The guy was getting martyred. Okay, he was getting ripped in 4 pieces.
Jesus.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
No.
So, yeah, it was, here's the thing. The one guy, he fell in love with the jailer's daughter, and he wrote that letter, signed it, from your Valentine. Well, so just imagine, guys, when you write from your Valentine, the guy that actually wrote that, I don't know if it's a bad omen, but he wrote it as, or right before he was executed for falling in love with the jailer's daughter.
Oh, wow.
So, they said that he helped Christians escape prison.
Well, he did something good, I guess.
Yeah, well, you see, I mean, you got to kind of know if you don't know,
Right.
So, it says Valentine's Day has its roots in an ancient pagan festival. What do you think of that? I mean,
it's interesting.
well, they say that about everything, don't they?
They do. They say all the holidays are pagan. I've heard that.
Well, it wasn't until the 1300s that Valentine's Day was associated with love.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit murky reading about this. But Pope Galatius outlawed the celebration of Lupercalia, and it wasn't until much later it became associated with romance. In the Middle Ages, it was believed that February 14th was the start of the birds' mating season. So they cemented the connection between Valentine's Day and bird banging. In 1375, it was solidified with a poem called Parliament of Fools. For this was St. Valentine's Day. What do you think? When every fowl cometh to kiss his make, the rest, as they say, is history.
Wow.
Right?
I mean, that's mind-blowing.
Okay, Cupid.
Cupid.
He ever shot you with the arrow?
I think a few times.
A few times.
Yeah.
700 BC, ancient Greece. Okay. Eros, the Greek god of love, was depicted as a handsome young man and had the power to make people fall madly in love. Over time, he was adopted by the Romans and became known as Cupid. His image changed to the little boy with the bow and arrow that we see today. Because of his love-inspiring powers, he became linked to Valentine's Day by the turn of the 19th century. So that's not very long ago.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So Eros, this masculine, hunky dude that could put love spells on people, somehow became a kid with the bow and arrow, and wham,
Wow.
you could get shot. Think about that.
Shot of love.
All right. 1840s, first mass-produced Valentines. Okay. In the 17th century, people started exchanging cards and letters with their lovers and their friends. But the first mass-produced Valentines didn't arrive on the scene until 1840s. Known as the mother of the American Valentine, Esther A. Howland sold cars with lace ribbons that commercialized Valentine's Day in America. I mean, this is up your alley, isn't it?
Sounds like it.
I mean, a single mid-50-year-old dude in Springfield, Missouri.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, I'm going to ask you a question.
Yes.
What is the most popular flower on Valentine's Day?
Rose.
There you go. You got one right. How many roses do you think are grown for Valentine's Day per year?
How many are grown
Yeah.
in a year?
How many do you think?
100,000.
250 million roses are grown in preparation for Valentine's Day each year.
Wow. So they really think a lot of people celebrate Valentine. I don't think a lot of people do, but
I do. I mean, especially for my wife. And then you always got to
If
get
you've
something for your
got
daughters.
if you've got a significant other, I can understand. But when you don't celebrate it.
Well, I mean, the goal is like, okay, I know a lot of guys.
Yeah.
I have never met a guy that isn't searching for the right one.
Right.
No, I have met guys that have had a bad one that are like, until the perfect one comes around, I don't want nothing to do with them.
Right.
Now, I met that. But so Valentine's, it's always kind of, even if it's not your day, it's
Right.
always a hopeful your day,
It is.
right?
It is. I mean, you can look at it that way. Yeah.
I mean, so what's the perfect woman for the perfect Valentine's?
The one you truly love, I guess.
Well, how do you know if you truly love them?
As long as you've been with them long enough, you'll know.
Well, what do you think the average American spends on Valentine's Day per year? Or I should say the average American man.
The average.
The average American man.
Oh gosh. Probably 7 a piece.
No, just one guy. Like,
One
what
guy,
are
one
you
guy.
saying? He's got like multiple girlfriends, or what are you saying?
Well,
here?
no. I thought you meant
like a piece.
How
like,
many? I thought you meant how many men across the world.
Well,
How much would you spend total?
yeah, no, just per
person.
man.
Per man. Okay.
Per man.
All right. Here we go. I'm gonna say $10.
$193.
Wow.
In 2023, Americans spent $26 billion frickin' dollars.
The crankers.
Well, I don't know. If I was spending that with all my girls, that would be expensive. You know what I mean?
It would be.
Because, you want to give your daughter, like, fun stuff to show her what it's supposed to be like when she gets to the age where a guy is supposed to treat her right.
With respect and love. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
That makes so much sense.
that is expensive.
Yeah.
Just in cards, Americans spend $145 million a year.
Jeez.
Actually, booklets, like, the booklets that we use today,
Yeah.
they were not created for learning and things like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
As a matter of fact, if I was an English teacher and I could change the alphabet, the first thing I'd do is put you and I together. No, literally, booklets were created to help write Valentine's Day messages. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
Valentine somehow has now reached the pet realm. Literally.
Oh, geez.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, the pets are getting involved in Christmas and everything else, too.
Well, 27.6 million American households gave Valentine's Day presents to their dogs in 2020. And 17.1 million packed up gifts for their cats. All in all, Americans spent an estimated $751.3 million on gifts for their pets on Valentine's Day.
I think they spend more on the pet.
Candy. Candy is the most popular gift. And if you think about it, what does sugar do to you?
Yeah,
Creates diabetes,
it does.
right?
Yeah.
It some bad diabetes too, like dementia. They're now saying that's like diabetes type 3.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, so the worst thing you could give somebody, like, here's death. Here you go. Candy is the most popular gift to give on them.
And it's usually chocolate hearts.
Yeah, well, it says we're going to spend $5.5 billion on jewelry. We're going to spend $4.4 billion on the evening out, and all the rest is going to cards, candy, or flowers.
Yep.
Out of that total. That is crazy.
That is crazy.
The first heart-shaped box of chocolates was introduced all the way back in 1861. So it's even gone so far now that they sell medical lozenges. Lozenges.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, to think, there's 8 billion conversation hearts sold. Now, what was your favorite one? Did you like Big Hugs? Oh,
Yeah.
baby.
Big hugs.
Yeah, that was it.
That was pretty good.
Big Hugs. You like Big Hugs?
Yeah.
I always wanted to get one that said, give me a smacker or something, but I never did.
Yeah. They can't find that one hardly.
In 2019, I don't know if you noticed, but you couldn't get them because Necco went out of business in 2018. And Necco wafers and sweethearts were sold to Spangler Candy, the creators of Dum Dum lollipops. Due to the manufacturing needs, Spangler Candy was unable to produce 8 billion candy hearts for 2019. Did you know that they were missing?
No.
There it is.
Wow.
2019. You remember what happened?
Yeah.
There's the reason. No candy hearts.
Yep.
Everybody was heartbroken.
Well, most certainly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Today is one of the most popular days for marriage proposals. What do you think of that?
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me.
And not everywhere calls it Valentine's Day. Like in many Latin American countries, it's known as El Dia de los Enamorados, meaning Day of Lovers. Or some other countries, Day of Love and Friendship. Though pretty much the whole planet is part of it. You know, couples in some
Worldwide.
countries, yeah, it's worldwide. Yeah. So anyways, you know, it is what it is. But we want to do something kind of special, okay? And I don't know if this has been done. Has this ever been done before?
I'm not sure.
Okay, well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to shoot at you some of the worst pickup lines ever,
Okay.
okay? And we're doing this in the spirit of the Ozarks,
Yes.
okay? And then I want you to come back at me with, you're going to pretend to be a girl,
Right.
okay? And you are going to shut me down, like the worst shutdowns ever. How's that sound?
Yep. Yep.
I think it's going to be a good one.
Basically, you're going to do your one, and I'll do my one.
That's right.
We got this, I guess.
All right, here we go.
All righty.
Hey, baby, your middle name must be Gillette because you're the best a man can get.
Wow, that was bad. Like, historically bad.
Hey, I'm not a photographer, but I can picture you and me together.
I'd rather die alone than continue this conversation.
Ooh, that one hurts. Something must be wrong with my phone. It doesn't have your number in it.
Is that the best you've got? Because even my grandma gets hit on better than that.
Hey, do you work at Subway? Because you just gave me a foot long.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you talking to me? I was too busy trying to find an escape route.
Oh, thanks. Do you have a map? Because I'm getting lost in your eyes.
That pickup line was so bad, I think I just got lost. So I lost attraction to all men.
Oh my gosh, hey, you know what? I need a picture of you. I need to show Santa what I want for Christmas.
You know, silence is an option too. A great one, actually.
I'd take you to the cinema, but they don't let you bring in your own snacks.
That was painful to hear. I feel secondhand embarrassment for you.
Hey, are you French? Because I fell for you.
Wow, that was so cringy. My ovaries just packed up and left.
Oh, man. Are you Matthew McConaughey? Because you're all right.
You'd have better luck flirting with a brick wall. At least it won't walk away.
Oh,
Man.
you must be a keyboard because you're just my type.
Perfect. Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
my goodness.
Yeah, well, hey, you know, what's the worst one? The very worst one is I'm only looking for friends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That is, okay, so, you know, it is what it is. But, yeah, that's our gift to you by what not to use for pickup lines. But I do
Yeah.
got to say, I really like that. Are you Matthew McConaughey? Because you're all right.
Yeah, that is pretty good.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like
But,
that.
you know, some of them are pretty corny. What do you say? What, I mean,
They yeah, definitely. But that one, number 8, though, on the female one I read, wow, that was so cringy. My ovaries just packed up. That I just literally started busting when I read that.
yeah, that was a pretty good one.
It was. It was great.
Yeah, well, you know, you got to kind of be an artist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When it comes to dating, when it comes to Valentine's Day, the whole princess mentality
Yeah.
is in force on Valentine's Day.
Oh, yeah, and you've got to be her prince.
That's right. You know,
Yeah, you
and
do.
there's a proper way to do it.
Yeah.
You know, like we read the other day, that one guy got his woman, a box of latex, if you know what I'm saying, and she was allergic to latex.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Do better.
Oh, and the most obvious point that when you asked me you was asking me about going out on the date.
Right.
Okay. I meant to say first thing I was going to say, I'd open the door for the woman.
Yes,
That would
absolutely.
be the very first thing I would do.
And people will look at you weird, and if
they will,
if they
because-
go side eye back.
Yeah, and I usually do.
Here's the thing.
But-
You need to be a man, okay?
Yeah.
If you're going to do man stuff, like
That's
take
right.
a princess out on Valentine's Day, be a man.
Be the prince.
The first step to being a man is knowing what you're going to do and not caring what other people care
Right.
about you doing it.
Don't be the fresh prince. Be the prince.
I'm not saying, I'm just saying.
Yeah. That's right.
Okay,
Yeah.
so here's the thing. You want to talk to a gal, you want her to, go nonchalant. Here's a few tips. If you fly and the girl that you're going out with has flown, if you want to be funny, talk about airport security rituals.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
everybody hates them.
Yep.
And, everybody knows the jokes.
Yep.
So, you can talk about that. How about this? Here's a conversation starter for all of you guys out there that don't know what the hell you're going to talk about, okay? How about coffee shop names on cups?
There you go.
Put 3 of them in your head. The craziest names you've ever seen written on there. Maybe it's on a TV show, something like that. Just remember that. And if you get into a tight situation, bring it up. Just somehow bring it up. Like, sorry, it's not that I wasn't paying attention to you. I got this stupid name in my head. I went to Starbucks and this girl put it on there. And, the guy's name was Steve and she put Shrimpy. You know what I'm saying? Just something.
Right.
Or women love pets.
Yeah.
Okay. 99% of them, cats, dogs, don't matter. They love talking about horses, cats, dogs, whatever it is. Talk about how many hours your pet can walk around to find a place to sit down.
Yeah.
We've all watched it.
Yep.
I mean, if you want to take it to the cranker side of things, you could say, you know how many times my dog will spin around outside when I take him to go to the bathroom? I've counted before. It's like 17 times. And then just let her respond, because how are they going to respond to that?
No way.
It's like pressure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Pressure. How about this? If you are pumping the iron and you're in the gym, you know how you always have like Mr. Macho Man?
Yes.
Okay, and then you have the girls in there with the super tight spandex. As she walks by, she's looking to see if all the guys are looking.
Yep.
Talk about that type of thing. Okay, or popular TV show stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Any of that stuff. Those are good things to talk about because they're not offensive and they're relatable. And that's the thing, relatable. Because what's our number one rule? Listen. That's right.
Yeah.
Create conversation, but then sit back and listen.
Yep. That's
Okay.
it.
It is what it is. We're trying to give you guys winners here. When you get into a spot and you don't know what to say, like when things get awkward, be funny. Like, tell them a joke that they know is a joke.
Yeah. Exactly.
Man, just a moment ago, I thought I was going to need you, and I hope you know CPR because you're taking my breath away. Okay. That's going to make her laugh.
Right.
Right? And it's going to lighten the mood.
Yeah.
So, you're pretty, and I know you think I'm cute. So together, we'd be pretty cute.
There you go.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or you can go like really dumb and be like, somebody call the cops.
Or like if you're like out on the river on a boat, you could say, what did the one boat say to the other Valentine's Day?
What'd they say?
Are you ready for a little romance?
Yeah, that's getting there.
Yes.
Have you ever thought about being partners in crime?
Oh, yeah.
You steal my heart, I'll steal yours. You see what I'm saying?
There you
Like
go.
sappy, funny,
Yeah.
Like we could get into the other ones, but I don't think the world's ready for what we used to use as pickup lines in the bar days in our younger days.
No.
The
lots changed in those years.
Like the best one you can do today is like, hey, you mind if I follow you on Instagram? I'm just doing what my mom said. She always told me to chase my dreams.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they're going to be like,
And it works for you.
Well, here's the thing. That's the way for you to get your foot in the doors by making them laugh.
Yep. That's
Okay.
how you kick open the door and
Yes.
you get your love life started.
Right. Now, the last thing before we go today, I really did want to talk about this. I read this article on Business Insider, and it's about pheromone perfume
Yeah.
for men.
Right.
Okay. And supposedly it attracts them because we release our own pheromones. And
Yeah.
it's true. XX has a set of pheromones and XY has a set of pheromones,
Yep.
and we release them. And, it's about instinctual carnal feelings and blah, 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 blah. But here's the thing. They've done a lot of tests on it. And guess what they found out? Do they work or do they not?
No.
They don't know.
They don't know.
They literally don't know. The problem that I have with them is when all of these expert scientists said that they were going to explain or tell us what they smelled like, guess what they said?
What did they say?
They said it smelled like 90s fruity bubblegum. So to me, I remember 90s fruity
Yeah.
bubblegum, and that doesn't sound like something that's,
Too bad.
well, I don't think it's sexy.
No, it's not that.
I mean, do you think it's sexy?
No.
No, I mean, I'm telling you, there's a whole lot about Valentine's Day that's not sexy.
Oh, yeah.
Like the Black Death, 1349 massacre, 900 people were burned alive in Strasbourg.
Wow.
Did you know that?
No.
So you start looking through this day, and I mean, it's so bad. We're not even going to go into it because we're not going to kill the vibe.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of weird stuff, and there's a lot of bad stuff, but there's not a lot of good stuff. So it's up to you, people, to make sure that you are the ones that are making it good for everybody else. What do you think about that?
It is. It's up to you guys, man. You're the ones that got to, kick open the door, like we said earlier, man. If you want to get something started with the other half, then, you got to put your foot forward and start.
You will kick open the door, open the door.
Yes.
There's a lot of different things that we could, go through and say, but there's something to it. So tell all the young bucks what you think that they should do.
Yeah. Don't worry about playing that video game tonight. Get out there and find you a woman.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because I think that's the problem with what I've noticed in today's.
Well, it's not only that. Just talk to them like,
Yeah.
learn this. They are human. They actually like to talk to you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So
You got that connection right there alone, fellas. There you go.
yeah, well, fellas, can you say the fellas?
The fellas.
The fellas?
The fellas.
And gals, you go
gals.
out and have a wonderful, wonderful free time.
Yep. Treat your
Remember-
gals with respect, guys.
Hey, it only comes around once in a while.
Yep.
Go out, everybody in the Ozarks and Springfield, have a wonderful time. Happy Valentine's Day. Remember, we're the Morning Crankers.
That's right.
If you want to get a hold of us, morningcrankers@gmail.com.
Yep.
And expect some more donut reviews. Sorry we didn't get to them this week. We just had a lot going on.
And if you want to spread the love, the Morning Cranker, don't forget to give us a shout out to your friends.
Friends, and you can like.
You can like and
You can share.
subscribe and share.
And if you would like us to address something, please keep sending the emails. Please keep saying, hey, answer this.
Yes.
And
And we
we're-
will answer it on the air
Well, we're going to try within
to
reason.
the best of our knowledge.
Yeah, and remember, we try to keep it PGR 13.
PGR 13. Remember that.
That's how it
guys.
is. We love you
Number two.
guys. Thank you.